Let me tell you what, on a cold winter's night, deep dish pizza just hits diff. So I got three of them things, all three options from a place called Jackson Pizza. No affiliation, but it's a pretty big Korean pizza chain over here that is effed with by both Koreans and non-Koreans alike. It's pretty damn good, but I've never had their deep dish. Like I said, they only have three options: pepperoni, cheese, and then pepperoni, bacon, and mushroom. Came out to $40 for all three of these, and they look okay. First time seeing them, they're looking honestly not too bad. Look, I've had a real bad experience with deep dish pizza here in Korea. Stuff that's claiming to be Chicago style, but it's not. And this, to be fair, they don't claim to be Chicago style. They just call it deep dish pizza, but it is looking pretty damn good. I'll give you a closer look here in a second. I'm kind of rushing this because I'm hoping to get a little cheese pull. Like I said, it's chilly outside, so maybe that solidified the cheese a little bit. So there's the cheese, not looking bad at all. Like the crust doesn't seem too like fluffy and bogus. It is pretty deep. I'd definitely call that a deep dish. They got the tomato sauce on top, just like it should be, and then hopefully a lot of cheese underneath. Here is the pep. Not a lot of pepperonis on that one, but it's still looking like good peps. And then here is the one with the pep, the mushrooms, and the bacon. And they all look pretty damn fire to me. Let's get into it. Come on, give me a cheese pull, man. Oh, man. Let me try again. Let me try again with a different slice. That's unfortunate, but this is really smelling. Oh wow, it's got some flop to it. Okay, it's got some flop to it. Going in. Oh yeah. So unfortunately, not a huge amount of cheese pull, but that cheese is definitely in there, man. Get all that cheese up in there. Wonderful. Obviously, nothing like you can get in Chicago. All right. But I really do F with this, man. A couple complaints. If you're listening, Jackson, the the crust, all right, it's a little bit almost too floppy. It could have like a kind of a firmer base to it. Also, the tomato sauce could have a little bit more of that fresh zang to it, but that's about it. And I'm not complaining about anything else. This is hitting the spot right now just because, like I said, man, this will just stick to your bones like the ghost of John. All right. Cheese pizza. I mean, these are hefty. This is half a pizza. I mean, this thing has some girth, some weight. You know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. All right, yeah, not getting much cheese pull here. This one actually looks like it has pepperonis underneath that aren't as like crispy, and then pepperonis on top. So maybe they're doing the double pepperoni. That is very interesting. I don't think I've ever had a pizza like this, where you're getting the crispy pepperoni on top and then the non-crispy floppy pepperoni underneath. You're getting two different styles of pepperoni on one pizza, and it's a very interesting meld. I like this one a lot better. What can I say? You know, cheese pizza, man. Some cheese pizza is fire. I think the best cheese pizzas, I don't know. It's like when you got kind of that almost burnt cheese on top, maybe even thin crust, like maybe a New York slice type of deal. You know, the stuff that Dave Portnoy does. Here's the bottom, by the way. And yeah, it's just, like I said, they didn't call these Chicago style. Um, but man, I miss that stuff. About to shed a tear. The crust. The most authentic Chicago style pizza I've had outside of Chicago was in Vietnam, of all places. HCMC, Ho Chi Minh City. There was this random spot, like, I don't even, it was like in some weird areas, bro. It almost looked like some abandoned streets, like that you would see in a video game. We went at night. A little bit sketch. Actually, maybe it wasn't that sketch. It was pretty nice, but yeah, dude, it was like super authentic. They nailed the crust, and I was actually stunned. I actually was so stunned. And they sold soju at this place in Vietnam, so I was maxing some soju and some pretty legit Chicago style pizza. I was like, so please, I talked to the owner, and I was like, yo, get that guy out here. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. He's like, oh, cool. I'm actually from Chicago, so I know what I'm doing. So it's like, fair enough. Well, oh, this one's hitting. This one is hitting. Good bacon and the mushrooms along with that pepperoni. And let me tell you what, I'm getting full already. This is a lot of food. They may not look that thick on camera, or deep, but they are. Little paper stickage. Oh yeah. This one's really good. It depends on what you're in the mood for. I'd say cheese would be my last choice. These are greasy, damn. And these two are my top picks. But it depends on what you're feeling. Man, I'm trying to think of like something deep to talk about. To go on theme, but you know what I was thinking earlier was like the word deep. You know the phenomenon, everyone knows it when you like repeat a word over and over, it just kind of loses meaning. You're like, what the heck does that even mean? If you don't know what I'm talking about, try it out. Just start saying a random word over and over again. You're like, wait, is that even... You start to question your own sanity. You gaslight yourself. Because you start thinking, wait, is that even a word? How do you spell that? Did I just invent that word? Or is that only a me thing? I'm not really sure. But deep doesn't sound like deep sounds like a Gen Z word that they made up. To me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know why. It's like, I don't know. It just has that. I could see. What am I talking about, man? It's like yeet, yeet, yeet. By the way, if you're wondering, these are the only sizes they had. And the only topping options, so yeah. I'm full to the bone, man. I'm gonna kill off the pep. I guess the pep was my favorite, then this, then this. Let me kill off this pep real quick. And now I'm skating out of here, bro. I gotta go down for a dirt nap after this. Never to return. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Good heavens, man. Good heavens. I'm falling asleep right now. All right, there you go. I can go into hibernation mode now. All right. That's about it for this one. I'm skating out here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.